Hi there, students. To rusticate. Rustication. Well, I'm going to start with probably the least common meaning of this. It means to punish a student by either expelling them from the university or by sending them home for a period of time as a punishment. This could also be due to ill health. But nowadays, rustication, to rusticate, this is a verb that is particularly used at Oxford and Cambridge universities. So yes, he got into a lot of trouble with the police and was rusticated for the next college term. I guess you could be rusticated for writing an atheistic pamphlet. Okay, this university decided to rusticate the student for repeated violations. So your question, is this permanent or is it temporary? It can be either. You can be rusticated for a week or you can be rusticated forever. Now, literally, rusticate means to send somebody to live in the country, to send them away from town. Let's see, I'm sure you all know this word rustic, a rustic atmosphere, talking about the country. So to rusticate literally means to send somebody away, send somebody to the country. And that's why, as a punishment, being rusticated from school, or the two girls were rusticated for a week, which seemed a rather inadequate punishment. Well, I never got rusticated, although it was threatened on more than one occasion. Okay, so to send somebody to the country, but to suspend a student. Now, also to go and live or send somebody to live in the country. Yeah, you're sending them away from town. You're sending them away from civilization. I think rusticate, somebody who lives in London is rusticated, is sent out to the country, then they live a much simpler life. Now, also, rustification or to rusticate is something in construction, in architecture. When you cut a block of stone to make a building, normally the sides are completely flat, a completely flat block. Well, if this is rusticated, the edges are cut back and the surface is left quite rough, and that is a rusticated surface. This is a rusticated masonry, and if you look at the stone blocks, the sides are cut back, and the centre bit is there, and this is quite rough. So masonry is usually squared off very neatly, but in the case of rustification, it's not. It's the centre part of the block is very rough, and that is rustication. It gives it a rough country look. And okay, so to rusticate, to expel or suspend from college or university, to send away from town, to send away from the city, to send into the country, to be sent to go and live the simple life, and then a method of finishing masonry. This creates a rough surface and gives pronounced joints between the different blocks, and it's a building technique. Okay, so to rusticate, this comes from Latin rusticatus, from the verb rusticor, to live in the countryside. If you look at it, rustic rusticate, yeah, rustic, in the country. Rusticate, rustication, formality. I'm going to give this a 6.5 in formality, maybe even a 7, using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, or something more formal. So, rusticate, rustication. Bye for now.